Reason number 5, one of the biggest reasons, is cash flow is king. So you have somebody in the home while you make money each and every month. Now, most homeowners are drawn to rent their home for the lure of the monthly cash flow. Now, what most of them don't realize until it's too late is that over-leveraged properties, bad tenants, unaccounted for vacancies and expenses can very easily turn their positive cash flow position into a deep, deep negative cash flow expense. Now, earlier I talked about controlling the expenses of renting the property, so vacancies, repairs, and maintenance are limited, and the costs are passed on to the tenant buyer. Now, doing this enables the homeowner to truly cash flow and cash in on a monthly basis. So for those of you who aren't aware, cash flow refers to the difference between the money that comes in each and every month less the actual and budget expenses for that property for that month. Now, most homeowners and investors only look at actual expenses, and they fail to take into account all the expenses they need to budget for that could come up in a traditional rental, like vacancies, repairs, cleaning up when people move out, non-payment of rent, having to get a bailiff to get somebody out, going to court if that happens, and so much more. Trust me, I've been through a lot of these experiences, so I know what it's like to be having a traditional rental and what comes along with it. So, but however, when you apply this strategy, the rent-own revolution strategy, to your home, the majority of those budgeted expenses are non-existent. As well, you generally make more money each and every month. So reason number 5 is we're talking about you get cash flow each and every month. Now, unlike a traditional rental where you just get fair market rent each and every month, and depending upon your location, economy, and other factors, that may not even be enough to cover your actual cost of the property on a monthly basis. However, by putting your home in the rent-own program, you can generally make an extra $100 to $500 per month over and above your fair market rent. So for example, let's say fair market rent for your home is $1,500. Then by using this strategy and putting your home in this program, you would actually be able to get a monthly income between $1,600 to $2,000. So instead of getting $1,500 a month, you can get anywhere from $1,600 to $2,000 a month. Now, depending upon your expenses, you can definitely see how you'd make a great deal more cash flow each and every month. Now, calculating exactly how much to charge for rent and the additional payment each and every month is something that I walk the homeowners through when we work together, or when they go through the online training course. They actually go through worksheets, and then you learn how to determine how much to charge for rent, plus how much additional charge to charge each and every month. So for example, I think I talked about this before, but one of my clients, Liz, not wanting to deal with the day-to-day issues of tenants, she chose to put her home in this system. And because of that, she actually gets to keep the $750 per month cash flow each and every month over the next 2 years. So the cash flow on her property each and every month was $750 per month. Remember, the tenant was responsible for all the repairs and maintenance up to $1,500 per instance. So Liz did not have to shell out any money each and every month to cover any issues with the property. The tenant was responsible for all those. So Liz was making, I believe the rent was, or the monthly payment from the tenant buyer combined was $2,000 a month. And Liz's actual expenses were $1,250 a month. So she was cash flowing $750 a month every single month over 2 years without having to deal with any issues with the property or the tenant themselves. So since the expenses were addressed in reason 4, homeowners are able to keep the cash flow that they make each and every month with fewer worries about needing to save it to cover the future inevitable expenses that come up with regular tenants. So they come up with the issue of regular tenants. Okay. So those are the 5 reasons why you'd want to lease your home out for 2 to 3 years and then then sell it to the person that's in the home, otherwise known as a rent-to-own. So 5 reasons why you'd want to rent-to-own your home, and they include getting top dollar for your home, mortgage pay down, controlling the expenses or reducing the amount of expenses, both monthly expenses as well as selling expenses, getting access to your equity up front, and as well as making cash flow at the each and every month. So those are the 5 reasons why you'd want to turn your home into a rent-own. So and that concludes the show for today. So that's all the time we have. I want to personally thank each and every one of you for joining me on today's show. And like I said, I'm going to post all the links that I talked about, the video, getting access to the video where I analyze some person's property, so you can see that process. I'll put in the link to get the free PDF of my Amazon #1 best-selling book, and I'll also put in information about the online video training course on how to turn your home into a rent-to-own, the do-it-yourself model. So thank you, everybody. Be sure to like, love, share this video with all your friends on your Facebook, as well as on any business pages. And I look forward to catching up with you guys again tomorrow for another amazing guest. Tomorrow I have an amazing guest coming on. So just stick around, because I'm going to be back in just 1 second for today's closing remarks. So again, thanks for joining me on today's show, and I look forward to seeing you on tomorrow's show. So I'll be back in just a second for closing remarks. Thank you for joining me on today's Johnny McCabe Show. Now, throughout this video, I talked about some real-life examples of homeowners just like you who, for a variety of reasons, put their home in the program and made more money with less work. Now, there were homeowners who were locked into a mortgage and couldn't sell without paying huge penalties to the bank to break their mortgage. There were homeowners who had very little equity in the home, and with a traditional sale would have ended up losing everything they had. Or there was also homeowners who didn't want to pay the high fees charged by real estate agents, and some had their home on the market for quite some time that weren't getting any offers. And others just treated their home like an investment and wanted to maximize the amount of money they made from the sale of the home. Now, even though they all had different reasons for putting their home in the program, they all received these 5 benefits. They received strategies to access some of the equity now. They sold their home for top dollar at the end. They received mortgage pay down throughout the term of the agreement. They reduced their renting and selling expenses. And potentially they had some monthly cash flow to show for it each and every month of the term. And the bottom line, with each and every one of them, they made considerably more money selling their home using this program than they could have ever made selling it themselves or with a realtor, or just renting it out for 3 years and then selling it on their own. Now, I don't know what situation you're in or what brought you to watch this video, but I can tell you that using the Rent-to-Own Revolution strategy or putting your home in the Rent-to-Own Revolution program will make you more money than any other method out there for selling your home. And to prove it, I'm going to send you a link to where you can watch a video where I analyze an average home for rent, for sale, the do-it-yourself rent-to-own, and a guaranteed service my company offers to many homeowners across the country. Now, in the video, I'll walk you through how the program works, what options you have, how this program stacks up financially against selling your home today or renting it yourself for 3 years and then selling it. You can have one of our representatives go through the same process over the phone with you on your home if you wish. Now, this is a no obligation, no pressure presentation on how the program can work for you. We will run through an example, then get into specific numbers on your home so you can see exactly how much money you'll make with this solution. Now, not every home qualifies for our guaranteed service, but every home does qualify for the do-it-yourself program. And with the online video training course, you'll be able to structure your rent-to-own exactly the same way my company structures rent-to-owns right across the country. So for more information on the program, visit the links listed below in the comments section or the show notes section and check out the analysis video. Now, if you're interested in more information about the online Rent-to-Own Revolution video training course, I've posted a link for that as well. Now, I'll also post a link to where you can download a free PDF copy of my Amazon #1 best-selling book, The Rent-to-Own Revolution. So go ahead, click on the links, find out how you can benefit by using this strategy on your home, and I look forward to welcoming you into the revolution. So thanks for watching today's John A. McCabe Show. For more information about today's topic, please contact me through johnamccabe.com or contact me via the show's website page. Be sure to join us tomorrow for another great show and a great guest where I get into how you can accelerate your authority in your business or field of expertise. So until then, have yourself an amazing day.